Yo.
My name's Ahmed.
You're just getting straight.
Yeah, do the intro even if I'm not here, yeah?
Yo, I got a bean, bro.
Wait, who left this time?
Alright, cool.
No, I'm still here. I'm literally just getting lip balm. I'm literally just getting lip balm.
I'm getting lip balm, fam. That's it. Who left last time, though?
Look. Everyone's saying that. Everyone's saying that.
I'm here.
If this was real, I would snap all you out of flipping existence right now, bro.
What is that in your hand? What was that?
Gauntlet, bro.
Toy gauntlet. Why do you have a toy gauntlet?
It's not a toy, it's a mug. I got it as a present. If you don't know, you don't know, innit? Alright, cool. Only need the sauce boss, innit? The sauce boss got it for me. But alright, cool.
I want
Let's
sauce.
go.
Oh, you idiot.
Shut up,
Bro, you're going to work, fam. Buy some sauce there, bro. Alright, cool. 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Yada, man. This is the Mandem politics. I've done this intro about 5 flipping times. Hopefully this time I don't have to do it again. Yeah? We're gonna start off with Ahmed. Wagwan, what are you saying, bro? What are you telling them? Huh? What are you saying? Alright, cool. You're not saying nothing. We're gonna go on to Bisto. Wagwan, what are you telling them?
Well, go on, I'm the sauciest nigga, you know. Best of with the
Yes,
sauce,
sir.
baby.
Yes, sir.
Shout out me, check that, free that.
Jeez, come on. Product placement. No, I'm joking. And next off, we've got man like Black Wall. Wow, my brother.
You know you telling me it's your boy Black Bolt. Stay hydrated, my nigga. Come on.
This brother stay with the Evian, fam. Evian and bro, I got my water as well. Don't worry, staying hydrated out here, nigga. Cool. Third, fourth, we've got K. Wagwan, what you saying, my brother?
Yo, it's your boy King, and yeah, we out here. Let's go.
Come on, alright. Obviously, you see this
Nigga moving in free
black
frames for
boy. Wagwan, what you saying, Hazards?
Oh, yeah, well, go on. It's your most consistent streamer in the world.
That's
Go check me
right.
out. Links in the description.
Mm-hmm.
What you say?
Change your background. You got a green screen.
This guy.
I ain't got it on me right now. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, you know, Hazard 35 YT. That's
You know,
my Twitch.
the funniest thing is,
channel,
if you,
YouTube.
if you connect
Check
it
it
to
all
your
out,
OBS,
please.
you can probably change out his background, but yeah. And last off, we've got the toxic nigga in the chat. Wagwan, Taylor, what are you saying? They're gonna find out eventually, innit? So they might as well just know from the jump. Taylor's the toxic one.
What you said,
That man really
what you said was really accurate.
It was kind of accurate, I'll be
Forget
real.
what you said. Forget haters.
Alright, cool.
See, it's all
Put your hand up if you think Taylor's the most toxic nigga in here.
Oh, I can't put my hand up.
That's crazy. Alright, now that's
Your own-
1,
Look at this
2,
guy. I want you to
3,
look at this.
4.
You'll always be your own friends. Always be your own friends.
In this chat. So wait. Ooh. What, Taylor? What you think? What Hazard is more toxic than you?
Yeah,
Yes.
Alright, fair enough.
What?
There it is.
That's the hardest cat.
He's
My boy is the
the
hardest cat ever.
No, you're not.
Gavin's wife is in the 1980s.
Look at me in my eyes.
Oh man,
I'm not
cool.
the most toxic.
You are.
I'm
That's
not.
crazy.
You know
No,
why?
you literally are misogyny
Gavin has no soul.
That's
embodied.
crazy.
Alright, okay.
Just because he has no soul, it doesn't mean that he's toxic.
Whatever. What is this with me not having a soul, first of all?
No, you
Pardon?
have a soul. You're just
You
Say
might
that.
be careful, I ain't getting cancelled for this thing.
Don't worry. Just make sure. Just speak the truth, Philip. You know what I'm saying? If you get cancelled, you get cancelled for speaking
not
truth.
toxic,
It's cool, innit? But yeah, alright, cool. So today's topic here, I've got serious, not serious in it, but just something that will pick your brain. It's in the group chat already. If you haven't checked it out, I'll put this picture in here, and it's a picture of a black woman and a black child, and the woman is saying, "Stop! I can give you something to cry about. Boys and men do not cry." And basically, it's just showing that well, I know I can speak for myself, and I don't know if the man can speak for themselves as well. As a child, we were learned like we shouldn't cry when we're getting beats and stuff like that. And
I mean,
they'll
I stopped
always
crying
say-
at 13, so
That's crazy.
Gavin,
Has no soul.
Yeah. That's
it's not that I have no soul. It's just I don't see the point of crying.
Lord. So yeah, so basically this is just going off of that. But to be honest, this thing here, right here, I think it can relate to a majority of any young male, whether they're black or not. Like I'm pretty sure everyone's been told like men shouldn't cry, like as males were taught not to show our emotions and blah 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 as children. And then obviously here it says years later, why can't you just show a tiny bit of emotion? Guy now older with a female, he's complaining that he doesn't show any emotion. And the topic today is: do you think that those lessons or the upbringing that we've had has made an effect on you in the way you show emotions? And if so, do you think it applies to just black guys or guys in general? So,
All guys.
All guys, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so as well, because like I said,
All guys that was raised like that, because there's some guys that are not raised like that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I would say, but obviously, let's be real. We're gonna be real from the jump. It's mostly gonna be in the Caucasian or the white community where they'll be brought up. If a child, I can imagine like, I don't know, a young white boy falling over and scraping his knee, and then the son's mom like, oh, it's okay, don't worry, red tear, white people tears, blah blah blah. But a black one like, don't cry, you know what I'm saying, you're a man, don't cry, you don't need to cry, just because they don't want to hear us crying and whatever, like all of that BS. But yeah, so does anyone else have anything to say about this? Any points?
Well, basically, if you look at Gavin, you can see an exact.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You said it, not me in it. You said it, not me. You said it, not me.
First of all,
Prime
don't
example.
put me in here. Don't put me in the mix as someone that shows no emotion. Because I was raised to have emotions.
Do you show
I just
emotion?
find them
Yes or no?
stupid,
Yes or no?
so I
Simple
choose
question.
huh?
Simple
What?
question: do you show emotion, especially towards females?
I think that's just me as a person.
Don't start. Don't start.
That's me
It's
as
a
a
yes or no
person.
Just
question.
answer the question,
No.
big man thing.
It's no,
All right,
because
no.
I think of things more logically.
So basically, from Yada's question, as you can see, that's perfect examples of
Yeah,
where,
exactly.
man was told to stop crying from young, and look,
Yeah.
now he don't even.
I was
smile.
never told not to cry. I just
Now,
I found there was
don't
no
even
point in
smile.
crying no more,
Okay.
man.
It's alright. You don't need
The
to
world-
defend
the
the
world
parents,
is
man.
garbage.
You know what I'm saying? It is
Focus
what
on
it
me,
is.
Cameron.
That's
Do you need a
crazy.
hug, though?
The
Yeah,
world
I
is
do need a
garbage,
hug,
you know.
I'm not kidding.
Well, use capital, bro. You're not from us. You ain't finna get it from now. I'm joking. You come here, I'll get
Like, I
it. don't
smile
worry.
sometimes. It's
But,
fine.
No, you
I can
don't.
I get by. I
Yeah.
smile just now.
So-
But I don't
Listen,
see
I
a
get
problem.
by.
So I can speak for only can speak for myself. Like me personally, I don't know if it's just obviously.
Okay, hold on.
Wow, so you're about to interrupt me, yeah?
You're not
Cool,
gonna-
that's
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
That's
sorry.
crazy.
It's the habit.
Anyway, you know, yeah, it's fine because my point is a general point in it. My point is a general point in it, so it's cool. Don't try and defend yourself. You interrupted me, but go on,
No,
say what you're
first of
saying.
all, did Yada not say
Okay,
before
okay.
we
I just
recorded
talk,
this,
just
no
talk,
one's
just
gonna
talk.
land?
Yes, I
Did you
did
not
say
say
that.
that?
So you just want to lean into that, yeah? You just want to lean into
I'm not
that.
leading into it.
Alright,
It was just
cool.
an accident. It just
Alright,
happened,
fair
bro.
enough, fair
I didn't
enough,
mean
go
to.
on. Go on.
Hurry up and talk.
Well, also, it's me, yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go around and ask people: were you guys raised with the notion you're not meant to cry? You're a man.
You're a boy child. You don't need to cry.
Yeah, boy child, that one there, boy child. I hate when that name there, bro. Boy child.
At the beginning, though, let's go around. So,
Yeah.
Ahmed, were you raised with that notion?
With what motion?
Yes, brother. The notion that you shouldn't cry because you're a male,
Get out of here.
because you're a boy.
Get the fuck
Yeah?
out of here.
All right,
You're
Bisco.
raised that
It's
way.
me.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't raised that way.
Okay. All right. Cool. We'll come back to that. What?
How you ask two people? How you ask two people?
No. I mean, we'll come back to Bisco's point. You clown.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. What about you? Was you raised with that same connotation in mind?
Yeah.
It depends, because when it comes to my mum,
Mhm.
we're like, I'm not really too emotional at home to begin with. But when it comes
Yeah.
to my dad, I know
Mm.
when I'm with him,
Mm.
because not together, innit?
Yeah.
He will try to teach me how to be a man,
Okay.
quote unquote. He'll teach me how
Okay.
to. But I remember when we were like 12. Well,
Mhm.
I was at 12. He was, I don't know how old he is.
Mm.
This man will tell me, why are you walking like that? Men don't
Mm.
walk like that. This is how you're meant to walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that is how I was meant to walk around him. From it's bare
Okay.
love, but
Yeah. I
it's
understand that.
like,
I can relate to that as well. Yeah, that's the same thing with me as well. Kay, what about you?
I mean, with the stop, can I give you something to cry about?
Mhm.
I mean, I'm allowed to cry, but it's like that line was thrown a lot.
Yeah.
As a kid, like,
Yeah, facts, big facts.
Like, but I do get it though, to a degree. It's one of those ones like you committed the crime, like you have to own up to your punishment. Bro.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
But I'm still allowed to cry. It wasn't I had to like. hold on my
Okay,
feelings.
okay. They didn't tell you not to cry,
Nothing
basically.
stupid.
Yeah.
How am I crying if I got caught?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, facts, big facts. What's everyone laughing about?
Was I the only one that still K's frozen pictures?
Yeah. No, the thing for me, it was loading. It wasn't even frozen. It was loading for me.
Nah, his For me, it was frozen.
Oh, is it? It was
just frozen
loaded
in
thing.
place, bro.
Oh,
It
the
was
loaded
killing
thing.
me,
was
bro.
going around.
I'll try not to look at it because it makes me laugh too much, bro. It's just like,
That nigga was toasted up.
Aziz, what about you?
Oh, nigga.
I wasn't raised any particular way. Like I shouldn't cry or should cry. It's just
So
I
they
was
never.
looking. I was just.
Go on.
I wasn't told that way. I was just looking around my household, and it's like I saw all the men in my house.
Mm.
They didn't move they moved a certain way, so I was just trying to imitate. So it's just that's it, really.
Okay. So that sounds more like well, it sounds like indirect. You know what I'm saying? But Taylor, what about you?
I told you, innit? I got
Yeah.
that.
Why is this
that
camera
little
off?
boy.
Why is
I'm
this camera
coming,
off?
bro. Shush, bro. Shut up.
Turn that on.
Bravo.
Basically, I would get that little boy child, innit?
Yeah.
Simply put, I
Facts.
see it with my nephew. I see it with my nephew as well. He gets the
Yeah.
same thing. Like when I bully him and he goes crying, his mom's like, "You're a boy child, stop crying."
Facts.
That's
Yeah, I did get that
Yeah.
still, but I thought that's just because he didn't want me crying.
Yeah, because I thought like I'm making too much noise and they just want me to shut up. Not because I'm a
they
male.
said that, they would
Yeah.
say you're just being loud, but they said nah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that
it's
was
true.
One
Yeah.
thing I will say though, personally, I feel like I've gotten your man shut the fuck up. I've gotten that more
Oh really?
from socials and media.
Oh yeah, facts.
Than
Big
my
facts.
parents.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
big
yeah,
facts. Big
I
facts.
don't think
big
it's really
facts.
my parents. I
Yeah,
think
but
it's
Men,
because-
random
because-
women, bruv. Random women as well.
Yeah, they're on socials. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna say that.
Nah,
I
not
get
even on social.
it.
Nah, because there'll be some women out there in the street that be saying that.
Oh
Well,
really?
you be talking to them and then you act a certain way and they're like, oh, you're so sensitive.
Oh,
Oh
what you see in school? Because in school you see
Yeah.
some script and that guy's crying. You got slapped a year, bitch. You know?
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
You see it
School,
around, so
definitely school. You'll
It's
see,
kind of
like,
like that.
yeah, you're not allowed to show any like emotion that might be quote unquote.
If you're in a
deemed
fight and
weak.
you cry in a fight, yo, boy,
Yeah. So
they'll let you know.
So I wanna come back to this. So you said that you didn't have that same connotations, and everyone here is all ethnicity. Is ethnicity either black or comes from a country like Africa or Caribbean.
So
So
that's why I'm twisted up like that.
What's
Pardon?
Ahmed did? What's Ahmed say?
yeah, he's from Morocco, isn't it?
Yeah.
In
From
Africa.
Morocco.
No. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to correct you in it because you said like a country from Africa. No.
No.
country.
Oh, did I say that? Oh, sorry. But continent. And then obviously, you know what I'm trying to say, bruv. Anyway, yeah. No, but because I said the Caribbean as well, because you wouldn't see Caribbean on continent, isn't it? The countries, isn't it? But anyway, you know what the premise. I'm sure what I'm trying to say is. But you said you didn't get it. Now, why do you think? Oh, you didn't get it, and obviously, why do you think that is? Now, because all of our parents are, I would say, is around the same age and probably had similar upbringings, and you would think that they would pass it down. But obviously, everyone's different in it. But
Yeah. Now, after hearing you lot talk,
Mm.
I did get it in the sense of school
yeah,
stuff like that. But
yeah.
I didn't get it at home.
Mm,
So
Mm-hmm.
for when I was young,
mhm.
I had long hair. Like my hair was
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
Alright, I'll send you a picture and you can post it.
But-
And my I had long hair. And when I went to nursery and stuff,
Mhm.
they would call me a girl.
Okay, yeah.
And they'd call me a girl for time. They wouldn't
Yeah.
let me play football. They wouldn't let
Yeah.
me join in playing tag.
Yeah.
Nothing. So one day I came home crying,
Mhm.
saying, "Mum," even one day my mum, like, this would get cancelled today,
Yeah.
but they called my mum in to do a presentation of how to do black children's hair. So I sat in the front of the class and she did my hair in front of the whole class, explaining what she was doing. And this was in nursery. I have no clue why they let that happen.
Why exactly? Why was like what? That makes no sense.
What was that part of the curriculum?
sounds-
Big man thing, bruv. Like were the other teachers there black and wanted to know how to do their children's hair or something like that?
Teachers were white, so they were just-
Oh, so they're just curious. They're like, oh yeah, let's see this. Oh, let's see how this. Alright, fair
when
enough.
When I had my hair, I had bobbles in, you know, like
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah.
the boys wouldn't let me play football, wouldn't let me do nothing. So I came home
Mm.
crying. I said, "Mum,
Mm.
I want to cut my hair off." And she said, "That doesn't make you who you are."
Mm.
And I was like, "Yeah, but they won't let me play." So she gave in. She let me cut my hair.
Yeah,
And in honesty, it didn't really change who I was. I still hanged around with the girls at school.
yeah, of course.
In like primary school, I was
Mm.
only with the girls. Never played football.
Mm,
Even though all the people are like, "Oh, you should be a boy. You should be playing football."
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
played football. So
Mm.
because I kind of grew up like that. I only had sisters. I only had aunties. They
Yeah.
weren't married at the time, so it was
Yeah.
women in my life.
Yeah.
It was only my granddad and myself. So they never really said to me, "Oh, you shouldn't cry." They rather said, "You can be yourself."
Just be yourself.
But it was when I went to school, I heard the opposite.
Okay.
But because of that, I didn't really listen to the people at school.
Yeah, of course.
I listened to the people in my house. So I was what they call sensitive, soft, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
And I was like that for years. I'm probably still like that a little bit now.
Yeah.
But it just never was pushed to me. My dad did say a few things, but I just didn't care what he was saying, because at that point I had been told already that I can just kind of cry, do whatever I like.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
It never really
being you and just doing whatever you wanted to do. But yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's respect. Yeah, like, because I was gonna say, crap, I'm saying way too many times. I feel like I'm in an interview. But one point I was gonna make. So, would you say that you're very open to your emotions in your relationship? Like, let's talk relationship part, because that's the second part of the picture, innit? So, relationships. Would you all say that you are very open in expressing your emotions in relationships?
Nope.
No.
Okay, Ahmed, go first. We should go in order, innit? Ahmed, are you open in
I think
relationships?
there's a gin in my house.
Why?
What?
Wait, I swear to God, the Wii switching on.
The what?
The Wii, you know the Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
Are you sitting on the remote?
I haven't moved.
Yeah, I know you haven't moved. You seen you lounging with your balls over the camera on that. Yeah.
I saw him, you know, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I made a face, you know.
Shit,
I made a
I
face.
saw it.
I was just like,
Is it on or is it in? I think it's in the thing, bro. Is it on or is it actually in standby mode?
Fam, it's on.
Is it green?
Yellow. No, it's green.
I don't know, bro. Well, you got a gin in your yard, you're gonna get finessed
Answer the
2 times.
question.
But
Answer
yeah,
the
question.
bro.
So
Answer
yeah,
the question.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
in the
I
relationship,
got my camera.
in relationships, do you feel like you express your emotions, or if you haven't been in one, would you feel like you're free to express your emotions in a relationship?
Yeah, 100%. What the hell?
Yeah, calm.
Because you're in a relationship with a human, not in a relationship with a robot, Gavin. You're in a relationship.
what? Hold on. No, wait, hold on.
That was unnecessary, I like.
Why was my name mentioned?
Bang, bang.
That was
hold
so
on, what's going
unnecessary.
on?
bro.
Look.
Why was my name brought here? You trying to send
You're-
short?
Yeah, you saying you're a robot, bro.
Alright, you a slut, bro. It's fine, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, nah. You and your 1,000 girlfriends, bro. Whose house you going to eat today, fam?
That's crazy. Man's out in him on pan hand line. That's crazy. But yeah, Bisto, what about you? How
Yeah,
you feel?
I'm 100% all emotion in relationships, boy.
Facts,
100% have
yeah.
to be.
Why are you sending
How I am, bro.
shots?
Huh?
Who sending
You
shots?
sending shorts?
Gavin,
To you?
Am I
Oh,
sending shorts or were you
because
the one that attacked
you
me
were
first?
you were sending shots first, isn't it?
I didn't say
Exactly.
that.
That's crazy. This
Uh,
man capping out with batty hole, fam. But what about you? How you feel? In relationships?
Right now,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a good position to let out my emotions, but before, fam,
No.
I did not know how much or how little to put in. I was a mess, bro. I'd get mad at shit that I shouldn't even get mad at, and I would let shit slide that I should. But it's like I had to learn it. I had to learn for myself. Cause
Yeah.
socials ain't helping nothing.
Yeah, big facts.
I'm gonna go
Big-
to my mum about it because you know my mum like I'm not gonna hold you from that. I'm not a daughter. I feel like sons with their mums. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not really too talkative with her like that.
Yeah,
I don't like her. Obviously, I love my mum. That's how it is.
Of course.
My sister talks to my mum more than I do, but that's not.
Yeah,
that's
of
not because
course.
of favoritism, just
Yeah,
because-
no, it's just that's just how it is. That's like in my house as well. Like my sister, anytime she comes around, she, like my mum and my sister go on holidays to like Greece, they go around stuff like that. Mum don't ask me to go nowhere. But
I want to go Greece.
yeah,
That's why I said it. I think it depends on how you're raised, because my sister
yeah.
doesn't talk to my mum as much as I do.
I hear
tell
that.
my mum, like, me and my mum are like this, innit? So I can tell her anything.
Yeah.
She,
Same.
But she raised me like that from young.
Yeah.
I was just, my dad came into the picture when I was a little bit older. I was like 10 years old, but
Yeah. So
when I was
you-
younger,
and
my
your
mum
sister.
would just be like, yo,
Yeah.
you can tell me anything. So I just always talk to her. Like, we actually have a relationship like that where I can call her now and be like, even earlier, if you watch back in this video, when I go on mute and hold the phone here, I was talking with my mum.
Yeah.
We just having a little discussion real quick.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so we're just like that though. But I think it differs, innit?
Yeah. Okay, what about you?
Yeah.
Honestly, when it comes to my feelings, probably yeah. I'll say I'm like kind of the same with Antani. Like I don't know how much.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously everything
Other than that, I'm like
in moderation.
How I feel. That's
Alright, robot.
Oh,
Skenji.
Calling me.
You know I'm calling you.
Nah, I'm not.
It's alright, bro. It's alright, bro.
He's a Mega Man over there.
Nah, that's Megatron, bro. That's Megatron, bro. This man was the old spot.
personally, I wouldn't have it.
Cool.
Shut up, bruv. After you started this, bruv. Don't even try that, bruv. After you started this, don't even try that. But yeah.
So you're asking me in a
Hazards,
relationship.
yeah, hazards in a relationship. How do you feel about expressing? How do you feel about expressing relationships? And do you express? Sorry,
I don't
express
think
emotions.
I guess it's kind of necessary, but I don't do it.
Okay.
No.
Of course you don't. I don't know why we asked.
I said I guess it's kind
Taylor,
of
what about
necessary.
you?
I mean, is it though? I feel like
Unfortunately-
communicating is enough in a relationship.
Now,
Yeah, but you have to communicate your emotions.
Communication, you monkey.
No, expressing your feelings and communicating are two different things. Don't even get that twisted.
Nah, let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. Let them do their thing.
Unfortunately, yeah, I'm with Gavin. I know it is I know it's necessary, but I prefer to keep most of that to myself. So
Yeah, but I
it causes,
have a question.
and I see it
I have a
causes a lot of
question on
problems,
that
innit? It
question.
causes a lot of problems, innit? Because like
No, but
when
then
you
I got a question
when you want to
for
deal with
you.
something on your own, innit? Like
Of course.
the other person wants to help,
Of
but
course.
they can't because
You don't want to help.
Someone
You don't
needs
want
to
to
feel
help.
useful and
We'll go
I
back to
just-
the topic about communication versus emotions, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But
Yeah, I'm going like you try to
But
smoke
yeah,
someone
like,
up.
I don't do it. I keep myself to myself in that sense.
I mean, would you guys say like, okay, cool. So we've already established that some of us do, some of us don't, some of us want to keep it to ourselves. Now, would you say that you keep it to yourselves for the ones that do?
Wait, did you say yours?
Don't watch that. Don't watch me nothing. No, I'm joking.
No,
Me, yeah, I do. I try not to. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I do express my emotions because at the end of the day, this is also gonna segue into my next question. As well as people have told me, or like you said in high school, they say, "Oh, you shouldn't do this because you're a guy," or "Don't cry," or "You're a waste, but you're shook," or "You're a pussy, you're this because you're," you know what I'm saying, "You cried," or whatever, blah blah blah. But what's it called again? I would say, yeah, I don't show my emotions because of high school and the media, and not because of my parents. Like what Bisto said about his mom. Like, I'm close with my mom as well. I can tell her anything. Like yesterday, I was meant to be here, but I was like gone for like an hour because I was having a conversation with my mom. But I just choose not to talk to my mom because I don't like talking in general. Like, that's just me, innit? So I would rather just chill. But yeah, that's why I'm doing a podcast. I don't like talking in general. So anything I gotta say, I'm gonna say in this podcast. If you see me in real life, I'm quiet, silent. But yeah. So that's why another thing I was gonna say. What about you guys? Would you say that you don't show your emotions because of your parents and how you was brought up, or because of the social media and high school and later stuff in life?
We go in order to speak freely.
Pardon?
Freely.
Yeah, any
I'm going to go in order of
whatever.
Ahmed.
People.
Nah, because for me, it's.
Oh wait! Ahmed wanted to say something and then he feels bad.
Oh,
Didn't
you
it?
want to say something?
Yeah,
I'll
remember
go
what you're
first.
saying. Remember what you're saying.
I hear.
Alright, cool.
I
No,
think
no.
we should speak freely as well.
Yeah, I feel like we should speak free, but Ahmed has something to say in it, so Ahmed and then Hazard will say. Okay, Hazard, say what you're
Cool.
gonna say.
I'll say for me, it's mainly just as I was growing up, the things I was seeing made me less likely to, I don't know, maybe trust people
Yeah,
to a degree.
fair enough.
Because some people there's too many fake people in this
Yeah.
world, bro.
Facts.
I just it's just, I don't know. It made me who I am. I don't care for stuff because everything happens.
So what would you say?
It's not an op. You're the op. Let's not get it twisted.
I'm not. No.
You're definitely op.
I'm your op. I'm not
Okay,
an
Ahmed, what was you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, I don't, Janae, I don't think that I don't show emotion. I just think I don't show as much as I should.
Okay. Or do
I'm a very I don't like to tell people what's wrong with me. I just like to tell them what's right with me. You feel me?
Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say that.
I don't want everyone to show me fake love. I'd rather them show me love when I'm down and they know it, rather than
you just point it out to them. Exactly, yeah. Because I was gonna say, I wouldn't say that you're a person that doesn't show your emotions. I would say you're a person that doesn't show your true emotions. I'm saying, because you're always a happy-go-lucky type of person, innit? But yeah, Bisto, you got any points on that? Would you say it's a
my question rather to the Mandem that say they don't want to show emotion. Is it really just because you're afraid? That's the truth in it. You're just afraid to show it.
Nah, for me,
you get violated.
Nah.
Probably afraid.
The difference is, for me, like, I've been in a lot of situations where someone can tell me what I do wrong, and then if I was to say the same, they can't take it, innit? Like, it's a lot. I've been in that situation where I don't feel like people can handle the same truth that they show, innit? So when I dish out the same truth, it's sometimes easier, like. Because what will happen is now I've got to make you feel better because I've upset you because I've told you the truth, and it just kind of defeats the purpose, innit? So in certain situations, I just keep it to myself, innit?
You don't want to say it because it's going to be an action.
Like what you're saying, though. Again, you're kind of just afraid of their reaction.
No, I'm not afraid. I'm afraid to hurt their feelings. I don't want to hurt
which is still a
like, for example, like say I'm having a conversation with Gavin, and he's done something that's angered me. I can tell him and be angry because I know he's not gonna
take it no type of way. Yeah, exactly.
But I've been in a lot of situations where the latter, where the worst, where what actually happened is it doesn't turn into like it just turns into like, is this what you think about me kind of thing?
You know what? Yeah.
I don't wanna have to make someone feel better.
But that's
I'm not gonna like, it doesn't make sense to me, innit? So I try to keep it to myself, not gonna or for anything. For me, it's more like their safety.
Yeah, but sometimes you're afraid for them, innit? So it's a type of fear.
But is that? But that brings up another point, though. Is like, should you bottle up what you have to say because of how it's gonna affect them? If you've got something on your chest, or if you have a certain emotion, like if you have an issue with someone, but you don't want to bring it up because it's gonna offend them, should that be okay? The fact that you're keeping it in, like, does that make it okay?
No, just make it okay. Because me personally, like, say I do something to you to annoy you, I should kind of be able to see that you're annoyed, and I should be able to like notice 100%. Like. I just said something, and like people react to stuff in it. It's not like you don't. It's not like you never know. There's a lot
action has a reaction.
You can kind of assume when you said something or done something that's hurt someone's feelings, innit? So like, some people will ignore that fact, and just be like, well, he hasn't said anything, so I'm assuming he's. I'm gonna just assume he's okay, which kind of takes like taking responsibility from yourself, innit?
Yeah.
Because if I say something, if I make a certain joke and one of you man wants to not respond to it well enough, I'm either gonna not make the joke again. I'm gonna apologize. I don't need you to tell me what I did wrong.
Yeah.
That's how I don't need to go around telling them what they did wrong.
Innit? Of course, facts. 100%. Yeah, but I mean, it's not even. Of course, like all situations on that cut, you guys, some things like could be like slight or undertones and stuff like that. But
for me though, I'm not even afraid like that. Please, honestly, it's not even about being a prick. Raw, my laptop's gonna die.
Yeah, mine
is not about being afraid. It's. I'm not gonna lie to you, lot in this world, niggas don't listen. Niggas don't care about what the fuck you're feeling, bro. That's what it is. I've tried to say to many of people, they don't tell you they don't care. It might seem like they care, they don't care, bro. So I'd much rather save my energy, keep it to myself, and whatever happens, deal with it myself. Because that's how to deal with a lot of things. I have to deal with it myself.
Question to you though, Paul. Question to you though. Now, in relations with a woman, because that's what the topic was about. It's about that we don't show our emotions to women. So,
I'm just talking about in general.
Yeah, we was talking about in general. We was like what I was saying, and what I'm pretty sure what Taylor was saying was in general. But yeah, of course.
Well, yeah. When in regards to relationship, when I'm in a relationship, now I know that I can.
Yeah, exactly.
Say what I need to say. Now I know, but I didn't know that before, innit?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, even now, because I'm quite a talkative person. Sometimes. Ain't listening either, bro.
Of course. I'm saying people get distracted. People aren't listening all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like they say,
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it happens.
We have two ears.
So I'd much rather just keep it to myself. And just let it rock, innit?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You don't ask me no questions, anyways. So people don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping nothing to myself, man.
Oh, you got if you got something to say, you're gonna say it.
Nah,
I'll let
because
you know in it.
I call everything how I see it. I'm sick and tired. I was too passive before, so now I'm just everything I see. I'm gonna call it. If you don't like it, I'd rather get out of the way with now.
If you do something out of context,
My shoulder.
I'm not gonna.
Don't you not think that there's times and seasons to say things? So
Of
like,
course,
you can say it, but sometimes you don't need to say it immediately.
Of course, 100%. Facts.
Hold on, I'm gonna get
That's
my
how I
charger.
I know what you're talking about. It depends on the situation. If it's something minor, I might let it off that one time to see what happened. But if I see it happen again, I'm gonna call you on it. Because I'm not gonna waste time. I feel like more people that let it go by, they just they think it's okay.
Of course.
So I'm gonna just call it how I see it.
That's literally what I was gonna say. Like when you let stuff go by, it ends up just like when you now bring it up, you kind of can't complain when the person's confused to why you're angry.
No, you can't really say.
No. Trust me. Think about it. If I punch you 50 times, and on the 40th, just only on the 50th time, you say, I don't like to punch you. I'm gonna say, why did you wait so long to tell me?
That's different. That's you something. No, it's not because you're doing something repeatedly. If somebody does one thing once,
that's the same thing.
No.
I'm saying like, if someone does,
I was thinking about something when somebody does something once. You know what I'm saying? Like there might be a time to do it. Like say for example, I'm not gonna have a good example. Bissell, what's a good example? Quick.
Of what?
Of
saying things at the right time.
Yeah.
Saying things at the right time.
Saying things at the right
time. So like
time.
for example, if you have like, here's a situation. Let's say because I have a friend in this situation. You can see that they like someone who doesn't really care about them. Now, a lot of time when people are in love or they like people, they become a bit blind, innit? So if you just go on the aggressive, this person, blah, 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 they're going to do you wrong, blah, 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 sometimes that person will even turn on you. So sometimes you got to let them feel it out for themselves. And then at a point you say, by the way, but you don't like push your opinion on them so hard because sometimes you can lose your own friend like that. I've seen it happen.
I disagree. I will say it. If I see something, I'm gonna say it. And if you want to end the friendship for something like that, we weren't really friends to begin with anyway.
I disagree.
But I just feel like the term time and place for everything is like, I'm really with that, you know what I'm saying? Like literally everything and anything, whether it's talking or an action or whatever, there's a time and place for it, innit? Not everything has to be said immediately. Sometimes, especially if there's like an argument, sometimes you need to calm down, take time to think about what's going on and the situation, because if you say something in a heated moment, you might just say anything and everything that just comes to your head, innit? Or stuff that's not even in your head, you'll put stuff in it because you're upset and vexed. So I feel like there's a time and place literally for everything, and that I'll stand by that wholeheartedly.
Actually, I think I agree. Because sometimes, like, think about it, Gavin. Say you're having a conversation with your mum, and there's something you want to say. She's been shouting at you for half an hour.
Yeah.
If you try to tell her at that moment, she might not listen to you because she's angry. And like, same way, if you're angry, someone tries to say something to you, you're not going to listen to the same way you would if you're calm, innit? So sometimes it is like an effective time to say stuff, or a better time than. Because sometimes in the heat of an argument or when you just felt it, it's not going to end.
But if I see something, I'm not going to tell them in the midst of an argument. I'm going to tell them straight up, and it may cause an argument, but they got to hear it.
I still think timing is very important. Timing is like, because sometimes there's no point of telling someone something if they ain't going to hear it. Like, I agree with Volts in the sense of, if I'm going to be talking, if I'm going to say what I'm feeling, I better know you're in a receptive mood, because then I'm just wasting my time.
I think,
and
I hate repeating myself as well, so that goes double for me, bro.
True.
You know, I can't be asked to pour out my heart. Please, for men to be like,
to fall on deaf ears.
No,
exactly. Fall on deaf ears.
I'm not doing that.
Just
like
I don't think it's because I'm scared. I've said what's my problem or problem so many times to people, and then like you ask me again, it's like, to repeat myself.
It's annoying, isn't it?
It's like 2 weeks later you ask me again. I just
and
told
when you tell, I don't want to repeat myself. Now they're upset, and now it's just like,
you know, you're like,
communication. Sorry, I was, but yeah.
I've got a hot take. Let me see if you lot agree. A lot of the time in relationships, when a girl's saying, or not even a relationship, but like even like dating and whatnot, when gal are saying, you don't show your emotion. A lot of times the nigga doesn't have any.
Yeah, that's
not at that point, or it's not as much as she believes it.
I've heard people say bare times, innit?
I think that goes past.
It's not hot take though.
I have plenty of them.
I feel like
some people have said that to me, but
I feel like I have
emotion. I know I have emotion.
I can count the amount of times that people said that to me.
No, not that you don't have emotion. I'm just saying you don't have emotion for them.
Okay.
No, I do. No, I've been in that situation where I'd like to go. She said that to me, and it's the reason is because I'm not giving any emotion. Because if I do, it's gonna give me headache, and it's easier to just be like quote unquote like robotic, because then I don't cause no arguments are gonna get caused. Like it's that same stress talking about when people can't handle the same thing they can dish out. If I was to react with the same energy now, it's gonna cause an argument. If I show my emotion, it's gonna cause an argument. So it's easier to just like let you go into your huff and puff and be angry. I'll deal with it on my own. If you think I'm emotionless because of that, then fair enough. But it's just because I know right now if I show you how you're making me feel, it's not gonna end well for anyone.
I was like that till it started to piss me off that I can't get because exactly, and that's what happened. And then I told myself I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm gonna just call everything how I see it, and whether that causes a problem or not, it's a different story.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know what some people feel as well, Loki. I don't feel this lucky for me because and in a healthy thing, you feel me? When it comes to emotions, I'm good right now.
Yeah.
But some people do think, and it does happen, when men especially, because it's a man doing it. When you give a female your emotions, they like to weaponize it as well. Yeah. Which is long.
Yeah.
I don't have to go through it, luckily, but I know a lot of people have to go through it.
Yeah. You see a lot of media.
All of us, and now it's
you see a lot of media.
I've been guilt tripped bare. I've been guilt tripped bare. If you're not here, then I don't know if I'm gonna be here. And it's like raw. If I told you, and that all started after I said I can be. The people can make me feel bad very easily, innit?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like, well, if you don't come see me today, then maybe I'm not going to be here tomorrow. And it's like,
but then ultimatums there.
The topic, then, do you think that stems from your childhood, or that stems from growing up and seeing how the real world works?
Both, not hearing, not being heard or listening to. I think that comes from family, honestly. But the other stuff, I think that comes from social. The other stuff is kind of social stuff. Like being in school, having a girlfriend, all that kind of stuff kind of showed me there's not more that I can't, but I feel like I have to be very picky with that kind of culture.
Of course.
That's what it feels like more. I have to be really I have to think about it before I do, because if I don't, it's usually not gonna end well.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. And some people, and honestly, to me, some people just can't keep their mouth. I hate the fact that if I've told someone something and then they've gone and told other people, I know I really don't share. So the fact that I shared the view is a big thing, and I don't like people knowing my business, even if it's good or bad. I don't like people knowing my business. So there's another reason I won't share is because I don't want anyone to know my business. Or anyone that should do.
That's true. Yeah, like even like me, I think in the beginning anyway, when because I've only been in one relationship innit, and in the beginning, obviously before that, I don't know how to be in a relationship, just like how Antani and Kamal did it innit. So at the beginning, I didn't know what to say and how to act and rare to tear in it. So obviously after time goes by, I know what is okay and what isn't okay. The person tells me that you should show my emotions. I showed them. It was calm, you know what I'm saying? So, what was I gonna say? So yeah, at a certain point, if you're comfortable with the person, then you're gonna show them. If you have them, innit? Like Bisto said, innit? If the emotions are there for them, you're gonna show them eventually once you feel comfortable with the person. But yeah, I would say definitely it's less of the upbringing and more of society and media in general, because when I was a child, I was the most outgoing person ever. I was always going to obviously kids parties and stuff like that. You know, the kid that always you know the mum that always told the kid to dance for the auntie. That was me. No, I'm saying I was that kid, fam. I was the one busting my little moves. Yeah, exactly.
She said, hit your little Fortnite dance.
This face was always dancing at parties, fam. You see me? And then
Mama's doing a little jig.
Big man thing, bruv. Legit that. And then high school happened, and like obviously I was still social. I was trying to be cordial with everyone, trying to make friends with everyone, trying to get to know everyone, blah blah blah. But at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it was the fact that I was trying to be blessed and cool and on a good level, playing field with everyone, that just made me not have close connections with them. Because obviously I did have my high school best friend, but most of the time during high school, during lunchtime and break time, I would sit away and watch how people operate. And I would say it's because obviously I went from this to putting on weight. Man was eating cake and custard and tea and biscuits every night. So yeah, my cheeks got fat, belly got fat, everything. So obviously man get teased. Don't have to tease myself.
I dropped
did the Soldier Boy dance. Like I said, even the dancing thing, it carried over. I did the Soldier Boy dance. People know me to be Soldier Boy. You know, oh, Soldier Boy. And then
he's garbage.
But yeah, but at the same time, I was
don't dish on Draco like that.
Getting teased here and there for weight, or if there was an argument, they would point that out, and that was one of my insecurities in it. So it just made me not want to be close to people. And I mean, it did, but it made me cautious about who I get close to and how close I get and how much emotions I show them and stuff like that, innit? So
you see with what you're saying, yeah. If you don't mind me interjecting.
Yeah, of course. Go
on. I think, not to say that you were broken by school.
Yeah.
But I think I would have been broken by school if I didn't come home to the reassurance of a bit like the topic of my mum saying it's okay to be yourself. Because like when I on my first day of school, year 7, I came from a school, by the way, Christian background, Christian primary school. No one swore in the school in primary school.
Is it? No one. In primary school. Oh yeah, no, that doesn't really happen in my school.
In year 6, the first time I swore, well, instead of saying Willy Wonka, I said Willy Wanker.
Okay.
And it was like,
fast.
But that was the only thing I knew as a swear word. So when I got into secondary school, on my first day, I got there early. You know how you are, innit?
Yeah.
Some parents are, they make you get there early. I was at the front of the queue, and I've always known, like, I was Christian as well, so I've always known, like, to just have etiquette.
Yeah.
Be smart, be whatever.
Yeah,
so when we walked in the queue to go, like, into the assembly hall, opened the door and held it for everyone. Yeah. And the two people behind me, they looked at me and said, "What a B word," and they started laughing and walked in. And that was on my first day. I didn't even know them.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I remember now I'm hearing a swear word that's like high grade for like the first time in my life.
Yeah.
I'd heard it on TV and stuff, but not seen people actually say them.
Yeah.
And I said, "Is this what I get for holding the door open?" Still went in with my chin up though, whatever. But when I got home, that's when I felt it. So I went to my mum.
Yeah.
She said, "Don't change who you are."
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And over time, but what happened was, because of those things, I actually was only Christian at home and stopped being Christian at school. So I began to swear, began to do all this. I started treating people like that. One time, it was bad though. There was this guy, I have to confess to this one, boy. There was a guy, he was like a nice guy and whatever. And the boys were like, "Oh, he's too nice. Let's get him after class."
Yeah.
And I decided to join in a minute. So we floored him, kicked him a few times, and we ran. And then when the head teacher found out and they called me, they said, "You're not this kind of person. So why are you doing?"
Why are you here? Yeah.
She was like, "You're just trying to fit in with them, aren't you?" So I actually got sent off scot-free.
Yeah.
And I just had to go and apologize to the boy and explain that I was just trying to fit in. Because at that time, I was the odd one because I was so emotional, let things happen, blah blah blah. So but because I had that at home where I could just go home and say, "Mum, well, go on. I'm doing what you've always taught me, and I'm being laughed at for it." But because she always just reassured me that it's fine, I kind of was able to keep it.
Yeah.
It's annoying though, I can't lie. I have gotten to the point of hazards before where I just completely switched. I was like, I'm not taking anything from anyone ever again. And that, do you know what's weird though?
You're still welcome.
Let me see if it happened to you lot. When you start doing that, people start respecting you.
Yeah.
When you're being nice,
Yep.
no respect. Like,
One thing, yeah, that's
when I started moving like a dick, an actual dick, I was getting the most respect.
Is it respectful fear?
When I started,
Is it respectful fear?
I feel like it's probably more fair.
because
I feel like
no,
it's
it's not a fair thing, because I would say it's like, it's just normal. Like, if you've met somebody for the first time, the first few interactions are going to be how they treat you throughout the whole, you know what I'm saying, fam? Before I met any of you lot first met me, yeah, and we made joke, or if we made like a joke in it, or if we like, what I'm saying, you know how we make banter and that, I'm saying, if I shut that down and I started acting wilding out, you wouldn't act all, I'm saying, those certain ways towards the person, because you know what kind of reaction it would make, and you know what I'm saying, so it's just that thing, you know what I'm saying. That's why, like, now, like with this snap thing, that happened to me recently. I would say in the past like 2-3 years. So like any new person that I try to come across, I'm not taking. I'm not gonna let them take the piss out of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell them from jumping.
Can't do it, bro.
Yeah, big man thing. But yeah.
One thing I'm happy for in high school, though.
Yeah.
High school did teach, man.
Yeah, teaches you a lot. 100%.
Because I was like kidding it, yeah. Can't be cool to everyone, bro.
Yeah,
if you are, people, not everyone's gonna take advantage of it.
Yeah, of course.
But people will.
We'll walk over
So
you.
you have to learn.
Walk all over you, bro.
You have to learn. Like, even me now is like, because of that, now I'm grown up and now I'm just like, I'd like to think I don't take shit from no one. I don't like being that guy like,
but
you have to, bro. Because if you're just that guy, just passive, whatever, innit?
Just letting stuff slide.
You're gonna see whatever. Let me be the bigger man. Then they're gonna come back the next day, try to do the same thing again. It's gonna happen again and again. You're gonna pop off. Then the day you pop off is when something bad happens. I'm not gonna let that happen to myself. So I'm just gonna tell you straight up, yo, I don't like that, bro. Allow it, innit? You know what I'm saying? If they allow it, they allow it. If they don't, they don't. Like, high school, though.
But going back to what Trey said, it's not the fact that I didn't have that at home, but the fact that I was like gaining weight, it made me like just insecure and shy in general, innit? So I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't feel comfortable. Like, the thing is, I wasn't even getting bullied like that. It just made me like, because I was a very charismatic person in school. Like I said, I did the dancing. That's what I was known for. If you ask certain people, the Big Mac dance, you know what I'm saying? Because, the Big Mac rap. Because I saw it on RudeTube. I don't know if you lot remember RudeTube that used to come on Channel 4 at night.
I remember RudeTube,
yeah, that's what I saw it on there. I looked up on YouTube. I learned the rap. Went into school the next day. Spat the whole rap. Big Mac rap. You see me? You know what I'm saying? So I was known for a lot of stuff.
On them streets.
I was known for a lot of stuff in it. So it wasn't a that thing, but it was just a personal problem with me. Like even me when I went to swimming, like I was insecure because I did swim. I loved swimming, but I was big in it. I was insecure about my belly and my man boobs and all of them things there in it. So in general, it just made me go into a show and not really want to talk to anyone I show. But obviously going into college and stuff like that, made friends, whatever, blah blah blah. I'm still chill, but I'm still cautious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know everything about you, but I don't want you to know anything about me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know nothing about me, you can't do anything with that information. You can't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, where my stuff stems from other stories. It doesn't stem from my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? I hear about people that get buoyed off and get finessed, and you know what I'm saying, and and you just see it in just general. So I just don't want to be. For me, I just don't want to be a statistic. So yeah, I didn't show my emotions. But yeah, has anybody got anything else to add before we close off? Because we've been recording for like a while now.
I'd say my last question for the Mandem is, would you like to show more emotion over time, or you think you're happy the way you are?
Good one. Who's first?
Come out first. We ain't heard from Kate in a while.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll say now it's more of a work in progress kind of thing. Like, I'll show emotion, but I think it's more just gauging it to a degree.
Yeah.
When it's appropriate.
Of course.
I think we all just have to learn.
Yeah.
It's like,
Man's on his way to work. Like a flipping criminal he is, bruv.
Come to my G.
Yeah.
It got worse.
It got wet or you wet it, right? That's not the point.
Yeah, no, yeah, but
I said it got worse. It got worse.
Worse how? Anyway, we don't care. He said, would you like to show the amount of emotion that you show now? Would you like to show more, or are you fine with how it is now?
Oh yeah, I did. I can't. I won't be able to have a successful relationship unless I think so.
I've clocked you. You know what it is. I have learned to not treat everyone the same.
Yeah,
in the sense of you man here in the Discord and the other people. Shout out to my boy Nariman and that. The other people out there as well. I'll treat you man with utmost respect and emotion. And you man know I'm a animated dude. You know what I'm saying? But if it's people I don't mess with, you're not getting no time of day. None.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn.
Come on, we see that. Like with you, man, I'm
Shout out to my boy and shout out to my girl, but
I go into D&D like a phone, bro. No noise, no nothing.
That's it.
Everyone in this school,
breathing.
Yeah.
One other person there, my girl.
Yeah.
That's my mom, my sister, my nephew. That is it.
Yeah.
No one,
Of course.
Because gonna get.
Because I feel like well, years ago I'm pretty sure we all know like you can't please everyone. We all know that, innit? So that's just something to just take into consideration.
I learned that late, but
yeah. Facts.
No, I didn't see that.
Ahmed hit the wall.
No, I didn't see it. I'm gonna look at the recording. Is it? Do it again then, big man. This brother. Oh my.
Who said ew like that? That's crazy. Bro, you're taking the picture.
Only be him.
Someone said,
Hey,
Look
at me like I'm I'm running him down still.
Mad thing, yeah.
Running down.
He said he's
You
running
better
down.
run down the YouTube tutorial you watched to learn that.
shout out the M&S yogurts, bro. Strawberries and
We ain't shouting out. We ain't sponsored by M&S. M&S come sponsor us, then you can get some shout outs, man.
Sure.
You need to be sponsored by M&S.
Wait,
Funny.
M&S or Morrison?
Why not?
Are we some
M&S.
M&S.
Mandem, man.
I don't know about M&S. I don't go there.
You lot like yogurt? It's expensive though.
Don't like coffee milk.
M&S is
Wait, how much is it expensive?
I like Molokona.
But the yogurt ain't expensive. But
You see me?
M&S.
The shortbread thing with the pink yogurt. Yes, sir.
Okay, anyway.
But yeah. So me,
What was the question?
The question was, would you the amount of emotion that you show now is that okay? Would you like to show more in the future?
Only to my wife.
Only to the people I trust.
Of course.
Wait, what did he?
Only
What's
to
the
your, not even your
question?
niggas. That's crazy.
I show enough for them.
What's the question?
Yeah, to be honest. Say that.
Nah, I would
The emotion you show now.
I would
you like to show more
to
in
everyone
future?
in this chat but Gavin because I did it once and I regret it. So it's never gonna happen.
I don't regret it.
I know you don't regret it because you just got comedic value out of it.
Mad thing.
I mean, I don't. Honestly,
it'd be guys like Gavin, but there's people like me on it.
I don't see what the problem was.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you.
Huh?
You know what it is as well?
No,
I
because
don't know if it's gonna
you
go
know what
properly.
he confided in me, yeah, and I was nice. I listened,
He
yeah.
was nice at the time.
I
but
gave
now,
him, but once that cool down zone is done, yeah, it's fun to take the
Man
piss.
said, I'm finna roast you.
I'll be there for the time. I don't know why people confide in me because I'm nice at the time
Because you're
when
my
you
friend
need it
too.
most.
Yeah, I can't lie. If you confide in Gavin, then and has it, then it's
like
then
them
that's
foam
your demise.
pillows. You know where they makes an imprint and then it goes back to its shape. That's a Gavin.
That's another question though. Do you lot think?
Wait, what you saying, Kay?
Do you lot should be able to go to your friends to confide in them, or do you lot think that's a lost cause? Gavin,
Nah,
answer that
that's
currently.
the next podcast. That's the next podcast.
Yeah.
Is that a different podcast?
Less.
Yeah, that's the next one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say before though, as a man, oh, I'm 22 in it, but as a man,
You're old.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
people, you're young. People don't care about men's
yeah,
emotions
of course.
like that. You can see from recent events, rest in peace, Sarah Everard, you know what I'm saying? No one gives a flip about what a man thinks, bro. And that adds to it as well.
Yeah, of course, facts. That's another reason why.
Give a damn.
People don't care. Then what's the point of
Men
you
are
showing
trash.
what you don't
Believe it or
care
not,
about?
men ain't telling you, it makes a difference, bro. If you're one of them women that like to shout out men are trash, I guarantee you, if Mandem know
the problem.
you're gonna A,
Part
not
of the
chat to
problem.
you, or two, they're gonna use you for the cooch and dip out. They're not gonna take you serious.
Yeah, of course.
They're not.
100.
Fam, you
Don't
all
think you can say that.
them
and
tweets
still
that you've been
man
tweeting,
buy
fam, you
buy
better delete
you.
them. Cause man will go back through the Twitters. CRB check. Of course they will.
Quavo.
Some people will. If they're trying to wife it, they'll do the CRB check and they'll look back. You're on the bus.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop wobbling on the bus, bro. Stop wobbling on the bus.
No.
Alright, cool. But that, and on that note, we are done. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe down below. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do more of these.
Check out my channel, link in the description.
Check out everyone's links are gonna be in the description below. Anything last to say, Mandem?
No, I've done.
I'm trying to run a break down on my Air Force
Okay, I was gonna say something profound, like speak up if you're in trouble, bro. Just speak up.
Yeah, facts.
You just told us not to come to you because you're not gonna listen, bro. You just said that.
This man.
I said I would listen. I will confide.
He's trying to trap you.
I don't know why people.
Yeah, he didn't say that he wasn't gonna make fun. He just said speak up. He wants to have the corn, innit? He just wants to have the
You guys
corn.
came to me. I'ma be nice. No, I'll take the piss off.
Hello, corn, fam.
Gavin, say hello.
Who that? Is that Mike? Hey, man, don't put me off on that. Man, come on the things.
Yeah. Yeah, facts, bro.
At least it'll be like his most honest, genuine opinion. It's just, it won't help if this nigga's roasting you for your shit.
Yeah, facts.
Exactly. I'm the nicest person, but we can take the piss afterwards.
Yeah.
Before we end this, Ahmed, where is P? You gotta show us, bro.
My
leg.
Where's he?
It did be going monkey now.
He's got to show us the Notre Dame. The Notre Dame.
What are you talking about?
The work wife.
Oh.
I'm trying to run a break down in my Air Force piece.
Oh, shut up.
Show us the Eiffel Tower.
Because now your hairline's got a crease in the middle, bro. You say, man.
Oh, what's wrong with this guy, bro?
Security, man.
Big man thing. The fiercest dab. What? Is that what he said?
My hairline's got a crease in the middle.
I didn't even hear that. Bro.
Wow, who said that, bro? That's crazy. Let the man tell you to say that. Nah, do you know what?
Show your hair and it's your badge.
Yes, so what is happening with that cap, bro?
I'm deciding to wear my hat like this.
Do you know what? I tried it. It doesn't work for me. Do you know what? Time and place, innit? Time and place, brother. Is it me? Man out here looking like a sailor. What going on, my brother? Is it me? I don't know what's going on now. I don't know what is going on with this. Jeez. This man lagging, man.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, let's see it. He ain't gonna show us. If he shows us, I'll throw it up there. No, I'm joking. I ain't trying to out anybody.
What if I just keep one side?
No.
You know, you look like one of them guys. You know.
He looks like Neo. He looks like Neo. He looks like Neo. He looks like Neo.
That's what it looks like.
Rotate that bitch. Rotate that bitch a little bit in front of you.
Why are you in the baby hour? You got something to tell us, Ahmed? What's going on?
Why is Ahmed filming the Morrison? What is crap?
On that note, thank you guys for coming through, and I'll see you next time.